Now, Kerri-Anne, how good was your interview with Cliff Richard yesterday? It was brilliant, your Big World exclusive. And today you have a little bit of a house tour for us.
I do indeed. Well, Sir Cliff Richard has actually loved Portugal since the 60s when he first had a house there, and his current home or estate is started off as a 450-year-old farmhouse. It's got beautiful olive trees that the locals use to make their olive oil, a beautiful vineyard, a very, very fine drop, which we did have a little bit of, stocked in many restaurants.
Is it actually on a cliff?
No.
No, it's not on.
I wasn't sure.
That'd be a Sir Cliff.
A Sir Cliff, that's right.
And all over there. Anyway, I was privileged enough to be in Portugal, and Sir Cliff was kind enough to take me on a tour.
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy.
The tennis court's up here, huh?
Yes, I thrashed the ball around with the tennis coach.
You must work out pretty hard, and again, that youthfulness, the eternal youthfulness. What is the secret, Cliff Richard?
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give...
Certainly when I'm on the court here, I'm running, you're jumping, stretching, so you get a good hour's workout here.
You don't stick to a special diet, or...?
It's not a diet. I was introduced to it by a masseuse in Dubai. No wheat, no dairy, no crustaceans, no red meat, no mangoes, papayas or bananas, no potatoes, aubergines or tomatoes. Now,
that's probably taking out everything I love. The tiles, taken as a reflection from down there, and you pass them all the way through the house, ever so subtly.
If anybody buys a house in Portugal, you know, they should think about the tiles. Portugal's, they're mostly famous for a thing called azulejos, which is tiles that are done in blue and white. Of course, I've got blue and yellow.
This is aluminium.
This is aluminium.
Wow, that's clever. So they don't literally rot, because they would here.
No, and we haven't had them painted since they went up there about 15 years ago.
Is there a history with these, or you just like them?
Just the old castle. I think this one even is falling apart now.
But it's fantastic.
Yeah, it just gives me a feeling of Portugal.
Like a tunnel that you follow.
Tell me about the windmill.
It was there when I came. The reason why we try to make it work, and it can work, I thought, well, maybe the locals would want to bring their corn. You know, I had this vision of people coming up with sacks of corn and grinding it. And I said that to my manager. He said, "You ridiculous." They go down there, put it in the machine, go, it's all done. So I had to throw that one out.
This most glorious view, it really is special.
It's fantastic. And everywhere you go, even within the house, every room, there's anything on this side, you're looking always on the vineyard. To the left, there's still got garden, but vineyard in the distance. It's absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
Come on to my house, come on.
You know the phrase older and wiser? So far, I've only got to the older bit.
Yeah, I know that, feeling.
Get wiser now.
My house, I'm gonna give you everything.
Wow. Lovely guy. Such a kind human being, and having been through what he, you know, went through, it gutted him for years. And the fact now he is pushing to not have people named until they're charged, which I don't think is unreasonable.
Similar to what John Jarrett's trying to do here.
Correct, yeah. And Cliff and another friend of his in England have tried to make that so. They need 100,000 signatures on a petition. But, yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable.
Wow. What an estate, too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, you did very
well.
Very, very nice. You got good connections. Thank you, Kat.